Why does Minecraft never die? Secret formula. Are you relaxing on your couch in the evening, stuck in traffic, or maybe sitting by the fireplace, watching the flames and enjoying a quiet, peaceful moment? Wherever you are, welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to explore an interesting question together. It is about the story and the mystery behind Minecraft, a game that seems like it never gets old. At first glance, how did a world made of simple, silent square blocks turn into a multi-billion-dollar cultural legacy of the modern age? If you showed the original 2009 version of Minecraft to players who are used to modern 4K visuals and high-end graphics like ray tracing, they would probably be surprised. The visuals back then were very simple with blurry textures, almost like digital Lego put together in Microsoft Paint. Some might even say, this looks more like a prototype image than an actual game. And yet, this blocky world became far more than just a successful game. It grew into a global cultural phenomenon. Today, Minecraft is recognized as one of the best-selling video games in human history. While major titles like Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto have risen and fallen over time, Minecraft has remained valuable for years, almost as if it exists in a category of its own. The story of this success began in 2009. Swedish developer Marcus Persson, known online as Notch, was working on different game concepts at the time. He was not trying to change the world. He simply wanted to recreate in digital form that childhood feeling of building something with your own hands, experimenting, tearing it down, and building it again. He called his earliest experimental version Cave Game. Cave Game was not yet the Minecraft we know today. It was only an experimental prototype, where a player could generate a few very simple blocks, like stone and grass, in what felt like an endless empty space. There was no water, no wood, no animals. Most importantly, there was no crafting system. In simple terms, the player could only place and break blocks. Even so, when Notch showed the idea to a small online forum community, people were unexpectedly drawn to it. The simple act of placing and breaking blocks quickly became addictive. It appealed to a very basic human desire to build, create, organize, and reshape things. Most importantly, the game did not impose a fixed set of rules or a single goal. Instead, it offered a pure digital space where every player could engage in their own way. So what exactly is the secret formula? Why Minecraft specifically? Behind its success are several very smart design principles. The core unit of Minecraft is a cube or the square block. It turned out to be the perfect solution. Movement, construction, the structure of the world, and the rules of the environment all rest on this one simple shape. Almost everything in Minecraft is either a cube or a variation of it. This is not just a stylistic choice. It is a technically brilliant solution that allows the game to maintain an enormous, almost infinite world. Because the computer only has to calculate a few basic properties for each block, the game can generate vast procedural worlds even on relatively low-powered devices. In other words, the world is created as you move through it. That means every player's journey, discoveries, and experiences feel unique. Minecraft's terrain is not generated in a purely random way. The game does not just throw down a few mountains and leave it at that. Instead, it creates entire biomes with mountain ranges, valleys, forests, deserts, oceans, and caves that all feel connected. Because of this, the world does not feel chaotic. It feels natural. That is why players often experience Minecraft not just as a game, but as a comforting space. You can change almost every element of this world. Watching the square sun set over the ocean is not a pre-made background image. It is a procedural experience happening at that exact moment, in that exact world, only for you. The game does not hand you a ready-made story. Its real strength is that it lets you create your own story, shaped by the seed of the world you happen to be in. As Minecraft became more famous, the pressure on Notch grew heavier. He had created something much bigger than himself, but he was not entirely sure how to carry that level of success over the long term. Then, in 2010, development leadership shifted to Jens Bergensten, better known as Jeb, and this became one of the most important turning points in Minecraft history. At that stage, the game needed more than just a great original idea. It needed stable growth, structured leadership, and a long-term vision. Under Jeb's leadership, many of the elements that define Minecraft today were expanded and refined, including animals, the nether, the end, and redstone. Then came 2014, when Microsoft announced that it was buying Mojang for $2.5 billion US. The internet exploded with reactions. Many people worried that Minecraft would turn into an overly commercial corporate product. But Microsoft did something smart. It recognized that Minecraft's value came from its creative community, its openness, and its sense of endless possibility. So instead of interfering with the game's core philosophy, it kept supporting it with major updates year after year. Today, Minecraft is more than 15 years old. So why is it still alive? The answer lies in the fact that it has managed to preserve its original principles and core identity over time. Minecraft is a world with many uses. For some people, it is a creative space. Artists make sculptures, architects design cities, and teachers use it to explain history, mathematics, and logical thinking. For others, it is an engineering playground. Redstone and command blocks have created something close to a miniature programming language inside the game. People have built calculators, Tetris, and even working computers inside Minecraft. And for many others, it is a social hub. Multiplayer servers have evolved into small communities with their own rules, economies, and cultures. As development continued, the scale of what players created became astonishing. For example, in 2020, Reporters Without Borders created a virtual space inside Minecraft called the Uncensored Library to make banned articles accessible in countries with strict censorship. This is a powerful example of how the game has intersected with real-world politics and freedom of information. Some players have even gone so far as to recreate real-world locations at a 1:1 scale. For example, attempts to rebuild the island of Great Britain, complete with roads, rivers, and buildings, attracted huge attention. All of this makes it even clearer that Minecraft is not just a game, but a platform that expands human imagination. After Minecraft became a global cultural phenomenon, Mojang started looking toward the next big step: Hollywood. The idea of making a movie began to circulate around 2014, with the goal of extending Minecraft's influence beyond the game screen into an even larger space. This was not simply about making more money. Minecraft community remains incredibly strong even today. It is often said that the number of monthly active players has exceeded 140 million, which is more than the population of some countries. On YouTube and other platforms, Minecraft-related content has continued to attract consistently high interest. That is why the film project can be seen not as just another product, but as an attempt to expand this world that has been alive for many years into a new form. Some fans hoped it could become a brilliant mix of geometry, adventure, fantasy, and engineering. Others worried that bringing such a blocky world to life on film would be difficult. Either way, it is clear that Minecraft's influence has moved far beyond gaming and become a major part of global pop culture. And now we have come to the end of today's journey. The answer to the question of why Minecraft never gets old is not just one thing. The secret of the game lies in its simple structure, limitless possibilities, the freedom it gives players to create their own stories, and a stable philosophy that has allowed it to grow over the years without losing its core identity. That is why Minecraft is not just a game. It is a world that gives people the chance to build, experiment, collaborate, and dream. In that sense, just as it has survived the past 15 years, it is very likely to remain valuable in the years to come. So that brings us to the end of today's episode. We have briefly talked about why Minecraft has remained timeless for so many years and why it continues to capture people's attention even today. If you enjoyed this topic, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, we will come back with a fascinating story of how the microwave oven was invented by accident. Thank you for watching.